Good afternoon, Dudley, and welcome to Victory Pro's New Year Resolution! My name is Francesca and I am your host for this evening, and we have got some incredible matches coming up for you today, including 3 first-round Road to Victory tournament matches! And we're going to start off with one of them right now. So, Dudley, I have only one question for you. Are you ready for Victory Pro? The following contest is a first round Road to Victory tournament match. Schedule 414. Introducing to the ring first.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Victory Pro Wrestling. This is New Year's Resolution. Thank you to Francesca for that wonderful introduction. My name is Kai Sandbrook, joined by Dills Wrestling. And oh, what a night we are set for tonight at New Year's Resolution.
Kai, this one is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Joey Scott has been on an impressive run so far. Let's see if he can take on CJ Rawlings tonight. Let's see if he can get the win here.
Joey Scott entering into his 18th year as a professional wrestler. Over those 18 years, he has had a very highly respected career.
Making his way into the ring from Redditch, he is the Hotshot, Joey Scott!
He's had a highly respected career, not just here in England, but also across the pond. In every direction, wrestling in over 10 countries. He has become a world-renowned wrestler for many, many places. Now tonight, he hopes to parlay that name here in Victory Pro Wrestling. And what better way to do that
introducing his opponent
than in this Road to Victory tournament. Although he goes up against a man who is very hard to pin down and is even harder to predict. It's the Hotshot versus the unpredictable CJ Rawlings. And the crowd clearly picked their favorite tonight in Dudley.
Well, Joey Scott hasn't exactly made a great name of himself towards the fans. But he will definitely prove tonight to CJ Rawlings how beast-like he truly is.
Joey Scott, respected as a wrestler, not so much as a man it seems in Dudley. Not endeared himself to the faithful fans here at the Bagger Dome. But right now, CJ Rawlings in amongst it with the crowd, who seemed far more receptive to him than they did to the Hotshot. I will always respect a man in guyliner.
Oh, absolutely. I think I need to borrow his coat off him. He looks a bit of me.
I believe it's Mink.
Making his way into the ring, unpredictable CJ
Rawlings! Love from his home crowd, CJ Rawlings.
As both men lock eyes across from each other in the ring, we are moments away from our first match here at New Year's Resolution.
Come on, you can be nice to me as well.
I don't think they can be nice to him as well.
Well, he doesn't have CJ's muscles.
Doesn't have his hair either.
Have to go for Turkey for that one.
I mean, he's wrestled in 10 plus countries. Who's to say that's not one of them?
That's probably what they paid him with, Kai.
CJ Rawlings, very much the crowd pleaser tonight.
At least I've got hair.
I quite like Joey Scott, to be fair. He's a decent bloke. I think we should put respect upon his name, to be honest with you.
I will not be putting any respect on his name. He spat on my nan on the first show. Fun fact.
CJ Rawlings would never spit on your nan.
He wouldn't.
Hold on, Joey Scott from behind. Match underway. Rather acrimonious start as Joey Scott now applied the headlock already to CJ Rawlings. Deep cinched in there, and Rawlings now off the ropes. Joey Scott having to get out of the way of that, almost tripped him up. Ended up in Tipton almost. Look at that. Huge shoulder tackle. Have another in the corner, he says. Hot stuff. Never mind. Thought he was going global.
Oh no. He's a big, strong boy, CJ Rawlings.
Joey Scott turning into the title of a Jack Johnson song. He's upside down. Huge suplex from CJ Rawlings, who's taking control early on in this one. And he already wants it to end.
This is an absolute clash of the titans here, Kai.
Right now it's an attack on a Titan in Joey Scott. Over the top he goes. Look at that. That's about the lowest bridge you can get without finding a troll. And now CJ Rawlings off the ropes, charging up. And a massive tope suicida, to use its scientific term.
Oh my goodness.
Had so much momentum, he almost took out the hard cam.
Ref Rob's already asking them to get back in.
Is that his birth name, Ref Rob?
I believe so. I believe that is the one on his birth certificate. His mother is called Ref Linda.
Oh, that's lovely. I love that. It's a family affair. Headlock applied again by CJ Rawlings, as Joey Scott trying now to trip Rawlings up. Didn't quite get it. Underneath he goes.
Oh.
Hold on, looks like the knee of Joey Scott's buckled.
Kai, I will tell you now, we've seen this before from Joey Scott. Who knows if he's telling the truth right now?
Oh, it looks like it might be his ankle. You've got to take care of injuries like this. I mean, when the ankle goes, you know, it makes it really hard, not just to wrestle, but to walk around in daily life. And CJ Rawlings looked really concerned about it. I mean, you know, they are opponents today, right? But wrestlers, they have that mutual respect. You don't want your opponent to be hurt. You don't want anyone in the locker room to be out.
I knew it.
And the compassion almost came back to bite CJ Rawlings.
You fell for it, Kai. I've known Joey Scott long enough.
CJ Rawlings claiming that Joey Scott is a title of a Justin Bieber song. It's too late to say sorry now.
Is it? What is he doing? Get away from the bar. Get in the ring.
Please. CJ, let's play. Oh! One more time.
Joey Scott struggling to catch a breath after that chop. Hold on, gouging the eyes. The referee saw that. Don't think CJ Rawlings is going to be seeing much of anything for the next couple of days. As Joey Scott demanding now a count-out victory.
CJ Rawlings is going to need Specsavers, isn't he?
He very well might need to, as a boot to the back, and now trying to choke him in the corner. Joey Scott very much playing fast and loose with the rules this evening.
Not his beautiful, luscious hair.
Slingshotting him back into the ring, and it looks like now the shoulder of CJ Rawlings playing him up. Now CJ Rawlings missed a large part of 2025 due to injury, came back in the last quarter and absolutely blew up across the scene, and his chest may have just blown up from that chop from Hotshot. Chopped his bobble off into the cover. Quite a cocky cover there.
The crowd have been dying to see those luscious locks, Kai. I know I have.
into the corner now, and once again, Hotshot Joey Scott on the attack. Reversal by Rawlings. Up and over he goes to the outside, and again jamming that shoulder. As I said, he missed a lot of last year due to injury. The last thing Rawlings wants now is to go down with any kind of ailment, because his career has been going from strength to strength. He's in the best conditioning, the best physique of his entire career right now, and an injury could derail all of that.
Absolutely.
So he's got to play it very, very carefully in this one with someone like Joey Scott, who we know is very, very happy in hurting his opponent if needed.
That's the hardest part of the ring.
9 out of 10 scientists agree. There was actually a study conducted by Oxford University that concluded that the only other part of the ring that could be the hardest is in fact the ring post.
I can see that. I can see that.
Because it's metal.
Yes.
And the apron's wood and metal. There's 2 of them. Into the cover, kick out.
Well, it's nowhere I want to end up, put it that way, Kai.
There are a few places in this life that I want to end up. In the ring with Joey Scott or CJ Rawlings isn't exactly on my bucket list.
No.
You've seen these two lump absolute millions out of each other tonight. Off the rope he goes, hang on. There we go. That'll do it. But the crowd not very receptive to Joey Scott. And he's got a cool little tassel as well. You'd think it would endear him. There we are.
He might have a tassel, but CJ has a bum tattoo, and I think that is way better.
I'm going to move on from that. What the other scientist claims is the hardest part of the ring, CJ Rawlings met that, so he's now met the 2 hardest part of the ring and took a back suplex for his troubles. Again, into the cover. Didn't exactly get all the leverage on that one that he may have desired.
Joey Scott is absolutely punishing him right now. Especially that shoulder.
Come on, CJ! Come on, CJ!
Joey Scott's got to be very careful in a match like this. We saw him at Headstrong against Luke Douglas. He got disqualified. So you've got to think, it's got to be in the back of his head that he needs to play it safe. He needs to be a bit more careful next time to ensure that he doesn't get disqualified in this, because there's no second chances in the road to victory. If you get disqualified here, that is it. You are out. Game over, Sonny Jim. Go home.
I think that's what the crowd want to see. They don't want to see Joey Scott keep going in this tournament. They don't want to see what's going to happen for him next. They want him out. They want CJ to beat him. And it looks like he might be back up. CJ's getting his second win.
You do not count out CJ Rawlings.
That's why they call him unpredictable.
Joey Scott, as I mentioned earlier, quite the career he's had. 18 years in now. This is his 18th year. Today marks amongst his 900 recorded matches. He is well on the way to hitting 1,000 before 2026 is out. Will this match be ruled a victory for him or not? As Rawlings straight back up to his feet after that drop kick. And now dragging Scott back to his feet. Have that, he says, off to the ropes.
Oh.
Pop-up powerbomb into the cover, high stacked. And look at him go.
Smart.
Modified Boston Crab.
Oh.
Transitioning over, what is this? Looking for a crossface, perhaps. Hasn't quite got it all cinched in.
The crowd are
Couldn't
begging.
lock the hands into the cover. Got the bell hammer in my hand just in case. Underneath he goes. Up on his shoulders, could be thinking.
Oh.
Rolling through.
I've seen this before in other places.
Into the moonsault. Right on the upper body of Joey Scott. Not enough to put him away as this match rolls on. What an opening contest here at New Year's Resolution.
This is the 3rd Victory Pro show that we have had here in the Bagger Dome, and it is honest, for a first match, this is definitely showing what Victory Pro has to offer. Absolute banger after banger matches. And this is only the first.
It is indeed. This is not the first tournament, however, for CJ Rawlings. 9 career tournaments for him so far. Only once before as he failed to make it to a semi-finals. Is Joey Scott gonna be the second man to knock CJ Rawlings out before he gets to the final four? Into the cover, hook the leg. Rawlings still in this. He is hard to predict. He is equally as hard to beat. CJ Rawlings has more heart than a lion. He is able to stay in every single match until it's dying embers. And right now, could we be entering that?
You think these mugs care about you? You're pathetic! You're wasteful!
Who are you calling a cup? Off to the ropes. Rising up to meet him, and a huge spear tears Joey Scott in twain. And this could be the end for Hotshot. Will he be shut out of the tournament? No. Escaping through the back.
Oh.
Looked for a full Nelson, rolling through. Hold on. Caught him. And it's a win for Joey Scott.
Oh my goodness.
Stealing the win in the last moment.
Here is your winner and going on to the semi-finals of the Road to Victory tournament, Joey Scott!
This is just the second time in the career of CJ Rawlings.
Say it right now, I'm going all the way!
Joey Scott claims to be going all the way. He tells me to say something, then rings the bell so I can't hear me say it. Is this man okay in the head?
I think he has.
Like, is he genuinely alright? Like, I think he may have been dropped on the noggin a couple of times. Anyway, moving on.
Probably a bit.
Joey Scott claims to be going all the way. CJ Rawlings, for just the second time in his career, will fail to make the semi-finals of a professional tournament. 10 tournaments in, and only 2 failures for a semi-final. That is quite the good going for CJ Rawlings, but it's even better going for Joey Scott, who we will see moving on to round 2.
CJ looks absolutely distraught, God bless him. His debut and he's lost. Honestly, you have to feel for the poor guy.
Well, the crowd certainly on his side. Win, lose or draw, CJ Rawlings, you are loved here in Dudley.